Good morning, y'all. It is August 25th, a Sunday, and it is day 50. 50, the big old 50. Man, feels good though. So last night, oh man, this is a good story. Last night, I was at the shelter, camped out, and I was editing my video. I think it was about 7 o'clock, 7:30. And there were probably like 4 or 5 northbounders there camped around me somewhere in the shelter. And I was editing my video, and I do it with my headphones on, and all of a sudden I can hear voices in the distance. So I take my headphone off, and you can tell it's far away, and I'm just like, what in the world? So anyways, I go back to editing, put my headphones on. About like 15 minutes come, and you can really hear it loud. I mean, it sounds like there's some kind of like big old gathering going on, like not that far away. And all of a sudden it dawns on me that that group, that orientation group, they're from Yale, were coming here. And I was just like, oh no, oh no. And then so I got out of my tent and was listening for it. And then I heard the northbounders talking, they were like, oh no, here comes those big groups again. Well, not getting any sleep tonight, they all said to each other. And finally I was like, no. We're going to sleep tonight because something needs to be said to these kids. So they start coming down. It's a 0.3 trail to the shelter. They start coming down. I mean, they're loud, just ridiculously loud. And I stop them and I go, who's in charge? And I start talking to the guy, and the guy is, you can tell he's like foreign, and he's just like kind of not understanding what I'm saying, because I'm trying to ask him if he understands anything about trail etiquette, being quiet after 9, and just being quiet in general, just not yelling. And then I also explained the big groups. Hiking in big groups, like you should never hike. I think they say like 8 people, but honestly, you shouldn't even hike in groups that big. And but he didn't understand anything I was saying. And then he started going, well, we come out here all the time and do this. And finally, I just went off on him, and I told him, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. And if you camp here tonight, you're going to be quiet. If not, you need to leave. And I know. I just told him that, because I'm tired of it. We've been having to deal with these groups forever. They come out here, don't respect anyone, don't respect any etiquette. And so many people are doing that nowadays. And the reason it's going on so much is because no one's saying nothing. Like the northbounders were kind of like already ready to accept it. But I'm not, I think silence is the worst thing, and that's why things get so bad, because of silence. It's kind of like that Paul Simon song, is that right? Is that who sang that? But anyways, and that's why things get so bad and get so built up, because of silence, and people aren't vocal. And this time I'm like taking a stand, and I was vocal, and I was very stern. And I'm sorry, but that's how I was. And actually, I'm not sorry. God, I gotta quit saying that. Anyways, so they finally just got really quiet, walked up the hill, found a place to camp. And it's funny, because these same college kids, if someone comes to their campus to speak, and they don't agree with it and like it, these kids throw the biggest tantrums. They get in their little protest circles, riot, burn stuff, chant these ridiculous chants over and over until you just want to like blow your brains out. But yet they feel like it's okay to come out here and do whatever they want. And I had to explain to them, no, it's not. And there are no safe spaces out here. Yeah, so I'm that's just what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to tell them exactly how it is, and if they don't like it, tough. But anyways, that was the story, and I'm just like, I had to say something, because it's just getting out of hand. And it's been like all the time, you know. Before the college groups, it was the camp groups and the Boy Scouts and just huge family gatherings. And people need to realize that it's just not cool to do that, to bring large groups out here. People come out here for solitude and peace, you know. I mean, yeah, you can come out here with a few people, and most of the people out here, they talk, you know, normal voices. But yeah, so I made a stand. I said something. That's over with. Chin up. All smiles, positivity, all the way south. So today I am going to hike as close to Hanover as I can. My plan is to maybe camp around the baseball field, go in town, eat something, get some water, then come back to my tent, and then zero tomorrow in this town called Lebanon. It's right outside of Hanover. Hanover is where Dartmouth College is, and it's super, super yuppie, super, super expensive. It is fairly hiker friendly because a lot of the locals know all about hikers, but the residents and the families of the residents don't really know too much about thru hikers. And everything's super expensive, so I'm going to go into Lebanon the next day. That's my plan. Plans change. But anyways, so yeah, I'm going to get to hiking and I'll get back with y'all. Hey y'all, so I just went over Moose Mountain South and Moose Mountain North, or Moose Mountain North and then Moose Mountain South. Man, I still forget that I'm going southbound sometimes. It's so weird. But anyways, really nice view. This is Moose Mountain South. This is the top of it. There's not really a view on Moose Mountain North, but there's a couple views going up to it. The terrain's changed immensely. And I just saw this southbounder named Tumbler, and he said he had seen Gretzky and Mule yesterday, and he said they were going up ahead. Oh, here comes some hikers. But anyways, I think I'm gonna get back to hiking, get down to the road, and I'll get back with y'all. All right, check it out. Another hiking partner. Let's see if he wants to go hike with me for a little bit. I'll get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all. So man, what a beautiful day it's been. Just look at this. The weather's perfect. It's like, I don't know, it feels like high 60s, nice breeze. Man, that cemetery I just walked through was amazing. And then I walked through it and I met this dude. I saw this hiker in the back and I was like drawn to him. So I hiked back there and he looked up at me and he goes, "Do you green blaze?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And I sat down and we had a really awesome conversation. We probably sat there for like 20 minutes just talking. It's really cool. We were telling each other about how our journey's been so far. And man, that was just, I don't know. The terrain's been so easy. The weather's been so great. Everything that, I don't know. These days were made for green blazing. Definitely. Hey y'all, so I'm on top of Velvet Rocks. It's the last climb of the day. It wasn't much of a climb, but it was pretty steep, short though. So I'm a mile from the Velvet Rocks shelter, which is 2 miles from town. Well, which is a mile from town, it must be, because the road to town's 2 miles. So yeah, so I'm 2 miles from town, 1 mile from the shelter. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. It's still early. I think it's only like 2:30. So I don't know. I might just go into town. I'm going to see who's at the shelter. And then decide what I'm going to do. But I have a feeling I'm going to just go into town. And I think if there's spots, I might camp out around that baseball field and just go in and eat and stuff. But I'll get back with y'all and let you know for sure. All right. Hey guys, so I made it to Hanover. I ended up just going into town, walking, and I ran into Gretzky and Mule. They were coming out of a movie theater, and they were like, "Oh, everyone's staying at this hotel that's right behind the post office, and it's right by the AT." If you don't know, the AT runs right through Hanover. I think it's a mile or so through Hanover, maybe even more, but I think it's just a mile. So I went down there and checked the prices. The prices were kind of high, but it was right here in town, right by the AT, right by the post office, so I just went for it. And I got a room. I let my buddy Mule stay with me, and the other guys got a room. And then I went to the pizza place to eat, and then I saw MLB, and MLB is Hot Sauce, Avid, and Young Bull. And MLB, it's just the initials of their first names. So everyone just calls them MLB. So they were there at the pizza place, and we were talking. I told them where I was staying. And then when I was coming back in, I saw them and they decided to stay here. So it's so funny. Like, I've been hiking the last 3 days by myself, and I get here and I run into everyone and we're all staying at the same hotel. It's crazy, man. It's funny though. So anyways, I'm going to take a 0 tomorrow because I do have 4 videos to upload, and I have to do a resupply, and I have to wait for a package that I sent from the Hiker's Welcome Hostel in Glencliff to here that has the rest of my food. I think I have to get a few things for resupply, but not a lot. And then I have a few little chores I have to do with my gear. Like, I had a couple little things happen. Like, I have the zipper broke on my camera bag, so I got to see if I can fix that. And I just want to rest, to be honest. And yeah, so I'm going to take a 0 tomorrow, so I'm not going to record. And I'm not really thinking I'm going to go out tonight at all. I might go, maybe, I don't know, walk around, but I doubt it. I think I'm just going to chill out here. So I'm probably just going to end the video for today. Hanover, it's just a big college town. It's where Dartmouth is, and you know, it's a real big town. There's not really a lot to show, and so yeah, I'm not really gonna vlog it on my video because it's, I don't know, it's just, you know, it's like one of those normal college towns, really. But anyways, today, man, was amazing. I started off at what was it? The Trapper John shelter. Kind of in not a great mood. And then I ended up just having a great day. The weather was perfect. The terrain was great. Everything was great about today. And it just ended up just being like one of my favorite days, honestly. And then I ended up coming in here and running into everyone and ended up getting this swanky hotel, and I don't know, just, it feels good. I'm glad I'm getting a little rest, and then I'm going to get back out there, and I'll be in Vermont. I think it's just a little bit of a sidewalk trip, and then I'll be in Vermont. But I'll definitely, of course, take y'all with me. So yeah, great day today, and I'm going to end it, and I'll talk to y'all not in the morning, but the next morning. All right, see ya.